Alright, skipped ahead a little bit, but not too far. Okay, I got these, those two bearings out. I got these cages all cleaned up, so no more rust on anything. So they're good. So I already packed these ones all in here. Rollers over here. So there are 18 rollers per cage right here. Just pack them all in here. This one you just flip over and stick on top. Gives you a nice kit. So these are encapsulated, they don't fall out. These ones here, they fall out. Okay, now these are the original ones that were in the bike. These are the S&S steel cages. And the new style Harley cages also. So these are the old ones. So if you notice, the roller is a little bit taller than it would fit in there. And if you also know, it has a lot more of them, see? There's two more rollers in here than what's in this one. So these are the ones that come out of them. See how much longer they are? Quite a bit longer. And like I said, there's more of them, so more bearing area. Jim's makes these too. V-Twin was making some cages too back in the day. I don't know if they still do, but they broke. They weren't made right. 1,000 miles they'd break. Found that out real quick. Gotta be careful of that Taiwan Teddy stuff. Sometimes it looks the part, but don't cut it. It doesn't make the mustard, can't use it. Okay, I need some bearings, that's about enough. These are the second bag full. I probably should just double check, measure these right. Yep, not good. Never trust anybody. So you trust someone else's product or work, you don't double check it, you got no quality control. Of course, who checks my work? There's a problem with quality control right there. Alright, got too many. Alright, that bag's empty. So, all you do is you flip this over like that. I got a complete cage set. It don't come out as long as the cages stay lined up. If you slip over a little bit on the left side, it'll fall out. Okay, so we're going to lay these on top of the rod set over here. Like that. That just slips on there real nice and easy now. They don't fall out, see? Unlike those other ones that fell right out as soon as you touched them. Okay, so now we just take these and put them together, see how they fit. Oh, they went right down like they're supposed to. Perfect. Well, like I like. A little bit of clearance for hot rod work. See See, this one's only half the width, so it's got a lot more clearance. It doesn't have any more clearance, it just shakes more because it's narrower. And these slide off, they slide side to side real easy. The other ones didn't slide because they were pinched. So this works real good. Alright, so this here is going to fit real nice. What's nice about this is it comes apart pretty easy also. Voila. You see how fine of a finish we got inside the rods, so there's very little break in because it's super smooth finish. So that makes it work real good too. Oh, dropped the main thing. Okay, so the rod is done. So you put that one like that, flip it over. Gravity keeps these all together for you so these don't fall apart now. So we'll put those off to the side. And we're done with these two boxes here. Yeah, we're putting our workbench off. Alright, so we had to use 6/10 silver bearings to get 4/10 bigger ones. What a shocker. Okay, this is all cleaned up. Clean the bench off over here, even though it's cleaned a lot of times. It's got grit on here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but coming off the bottom of that pan maybe, I'm not sure. Keep your bench clean, your parts stay clean. Same with your tools. Okay, so use my nice clean rag here. Always have this one with me. Okay, you look for any kind of pitting or marks, like that big indent mark right in the center. That doesn't look nice, does it? Yeah, it's not good, but it's an indent mark. If it was a pit, it'd be no good, but an indent we can live with. It's not very deep, it's more like a scratch. Okay, now we measure this here to make sure this is back where it was before. It was around 5/10, as I recall. Let's see here. Yeah. 6/10. Well, 7 there, maybe. That one's pushing almost 8 up there. Quality merchandise here. 7. So we're going to call it 7. Between 6 and 8/10. Not too good. Quality control sucked on that one, didn't it? Okay, these are encapsulated cages also. This is stock for this year. He didn't have the correct snap ring on there, but he had the correct cages. Okay, the oil pump is all cleaned up and fixed up. I went ahead and sanded the top surface here to make sure it's nice and flat. So you can see that's got a right across there is dead flat. Over here is close. So that'll seal up. And our plunger still drops in and out like it's supposed to. So now this pump should work. This pump has some pretty heavy scrapes in here on the return side. Customer didn't care, he's going to run it, he said. Okay. So it's defeating the purpose a little bit in there, but it is on the return side. The feed side is nice and smooth. That's what matters. That's the pressure side. This is your sumping side over here. So anyway, it's not the best, but it'll work. I haven't cleaned the pump yet either. Maybe I should clean it off while I'm thinking about it. Get the good scraper here. Doesn't work too good on gaskets. It's good at making the pump flat. Alright, gasket's gone. Should be good to go now. Okay, so this pump's ready to go in. Check the seal, make sure there's drag on the seal. Yes. Shaft doesn't want to slide. Maybe there's drag on it. Okay, the seal's working. Seal works, we're leaving it. It's a low mileage motor, so we don't have to replace everything. Alright, so the rods are done. Clocks are done. And now we got to work on the main bearing over here. Figure out what this is going to be. Okay, we're going to check our gauge again. Should have been around 15 tenths. Yep, 16 right there, we're good. Okay, now we got to figure out what we're going to use. Okay, this was 7 tenths. That's 3 tenths under. 1.25 is our starting point. You see how we're just below the 0, so that's extra clearance built in. Okay, we're going to want still going to be a high RPM motor. I like to see this about 12 tenths also, just like the rods. So you take the 12 and you take off the 3, and that's going to leave us 9. So that means this should be at 9 tenths, and we're at 17 on the high spot. So the difference between 9 and 17 is 8. There's that 4 tenths over bearing again we need. Okay, so I got me some 4 tenths over bearing right here. These are 2 tenths. So we're going to try the 4s and see what they come in at. If they come at 4, we're good. If they come at 2, we're no good. Alright, whoop. A bunch of them fell out. I got about 6 here to measure. These are 1/4 inch diameter. 2 tenths. So 4 tenths is 2 tenths. Yep. Okay, we're done measuring those. Just like the other bearings, we need 6 tenths over to get 4 tenths. Let's check this set over here. This is a different supplier. See if maybe these are 4 tenths. Ooh, look at that. Got 3. Okay, that's a half size. Can we go grab the other ones, see where we're at? Looks like we're running out of 6s. We're going to have to do another set, maybe. That's about it. I don't think there's 2 sets in here anymore. And these are big, they're 5. Well, that's because these were 8s. These come down from 8. Yeah, they're a good solid. They're heavy 5. Right between 5 and 6, so they're big. Okay, so we go from one extreme to the other. Alright, so I'm going to go hone this out and see what we got. We can either flash on and get semi-round, or we can hone it out bigger. I got those 3s, that'll get me what I want to, kind of. That'll be 6, call that 7. Yeah, that'll be close. Alright, let's go see what we're going to get on this deal. Back to the hone. You got to know where you're at before you get here because we got to figure it out as we go. Okay, no more cooling. Always put your indicator off the edge so you don't bang on your tip. If you bang it on your measuring tip here, it screws up your measurements. Always take it like that. Plus it sits nice and flat. You always have to look at what you're doing. You can be screwing stuff up pretty easy if you're not paying attention. Alright. Need this in the way. Back that off a little bit. Pull that up. Alright, that's it for the small one. I'm going to move to the big one. Next one in line is the big one. Amazing how that works. Okay, what did I do with my bear? Okay, there's that. Okay, that set goes over there. Let's see, got fine and coarse. We're going to use the fine only this time. We don't have any material to work with to get no coarse. What's up, Scooby? Scooby came for a visit. Looking for a rat. Where'd that rat go? Huh? Is there a rat over there? He thinks there's a rat over there again. Where's that rat? Is he back in there? Where's that rat? He remembers there used to be rats back there, but not no more. Where's that rat? Where'd he go? Oh, no rats? No rats today? He was climbing over there yesterday. Yeah, that's a good boy. Okay, enough dog interruptions. Alright, let's see what we get here. This is sticking way up in here. Okay. Well, get up there. Alright, let's see what we got now. 17. Almost 18. What's our tight spot? 16. 16 and a half. 17. Alright. So we got 4, 3, 7. Didn't clean up the race very much. Still see a low spot on the race where it didn't clean it. Look really careful along this edge in here. It's dark. It's looking shiny. See how it's shiny over here, but it's dark right in the middle. Goes back over here, gets shiny way over there again. See how it darkens out? It's an eyebrow. It's a low spot, which means it's big. So if you measure it with the indicator, there should be a big spot right there. It's right on the edge, so it's hard to measure right on the edge. It just comes off the edge when you get too far out. So way out here we get up to 2 thousandths way out there. 2 on this side also. 19 right there. It's tight there. Loose there. It's bill mouthed a little bit. It's tight all through here. 17, 17. Till you get right out here at the edge and it goes big. Alright, so to square this up, we're going to have to use the big bearings. So we need new numbers. Those are 5 to 6, so we'll call that 11. So we got 11, and we were, what the hell number were we undersized? I forget. We were 7. We're going at 12. Take off 3 is 9. So 9, and then we add in our, we add another 9, and that would be at 18, 19. We need 2, so we're going to be at 6/10. Alright, so I'm going to hone this out, try to make it even Route 19. Right now we're at 16 on the low, 2,000 on the high. Let's see if we can square this thing up, make it look better than what it is. Put bigger bearings in it. Spot, move it up a little bit, most of it. Standard 2, that'd be 19 and a half, 18 and a half, 19, 2, 19, tight spot right there, 18, 17, 18, 2. Better. A little tight spot on the wall. Sharp. I think that's going to be it. Yeah. Pretty much 19 to 2.2. Get on the very edge, it went out 2/10 bigger. So he's got a 3/10 total reading on it. But the surface is all cleaned up now, so we don't have much material to work with, so it's hard to get trued up. But you can see now it's shiny all the way around the whole surface now. It wasn't like that before. So, all right, I'm going to clean this all up. We'll be back. Alright, get it all cleaned up. There's a looks like now. Pretty clean. Check our clearances where we're at. After it cooled down and everything, we shrunk down slightly. Just over 2. Almost 18 right there. 19 or so right there. 19, 19 and a half. High 18. And our loose spot, it was 22, now it's 20, 21 there. Yeah, 21. Shrunk a tenth. That's right at the very, very bottom where it starts to come out of the hole too. Where you start to lose your accuracy when you get down that low. When this here starts to come out of the bottom of the hole, it screws up the dimensioning. Okay, so now I'm going to put the bearings in here and check it with the shaft and see what it feels like. Well, I never care what the hell the numbers say. If it don't feel right, we don't run it. Okay, so bearings go facing this way, shaft comes in from this direction. So that's how you check stuff. First thing you do is you put the bearing in the hole. Stick a washer on top, we want to keep it falling out. Then you put the shaft in there. See how much jiggle you got. Feels good. Got a good jiggle to it. Nice and loose. See how it moves a little bit. It's not going clunk clunk. I get up a little higher, you can see it. Up and down goes this way, side to side goes this way. Okay, nice high performance fit. And once again, the bearings are encapsulated in cages, they don't fall off. And these have a lot more bearings than those 2-piece or 1-piece late design. The late ones that are all 1-piece, you got 2 less rollers per cage. I mean per unit. And the rollers are shorter, they're not this long. Lose a lot of bearing area again. Okay. So this is good, except for checking for the cam covers. I think we gotta check. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way and we'll be back. Alright, we're doing some cleaning, rearranging. So went and found the missing box of parts. I cleared out the junk. I'm not using the one I had. This is the stuff we're replacing. This is the stuff we're going to use on the bike we put back together. Just have to separate things so I can find things. Got too much crap in one spot, you can't find anything. Okay, customer said they don't use no pookie on anything. It sure looks like pookie to me. Someone's lying to me about what they're doing. So this is the gasket that was on there, which requires no sealer at all. And that sure looks like there's some kind of sealer on there to me. So someone's lying to me. So I gotta clean that crap off. Oh, there's some more stuff I gotta use too. Some lifters. More junk. We'll go through that later. Alright, I'm also cleaning up all the gasket surfaces here. Scraping the stuff all off using my super scraper here. So this is a either 3-bond sealer or it's like 3-bond. Looks the same to me. So we got to clean all this junk off so we can seal things up. Scooby, what do you want over here? Scooby's bothering me. I think he wants to go home and eat dinner. You can eat what I eat. So we got to get all this crap off of here. This is all part of doing your job. While you're doing this, you're looking for any damage. Something you're going to come across and assemble it. It's actually a pretty important thing to do, is cleaning. That's when you find things that are wrong. redstone. That's from a couple motor overhauls ago. I'm gonna clean up all the junk. Ew. Way down inside the breather cavity. It's way down inside the breather cavity. Something got a little carried away. They figured they needed it inside the motor for some reason. Pretty sure there's no reason to have it inside the motor. Yeah, outside you got an excuse, but not inside. Alright, got that cleaned out there pretty good. Now if you think that's hurting the case, you're full of crap. It's called banging to get the crap out of it. Alright. There's some more junk over here. Excessive on the cylinder spigot cleaning. Okay. Now is the time to clean this junk off so you don't have to put it inside the motor. Put this together. Alright, got most of it. I still know what all this red crap is over here on these bolt holes here. Well, I know they shouldn't have it in there. Keep the table clean. It's some kind of a Loctite or something. Yeah. It's flaky, whatever it is. Alright. Clean off the pookie over here. You have to look up to see what pookie means. very important you get out of the O-ring groove there. O-rings don't seal if you got a bunch of junk under them. Definitely doesn't belong on the inside of the case. Alright. Alright, all the pookie's gone. At least 99% of it. And a few burrs and other stuff while we're at it. Okay, when you leave the alternator stator in here, don't lay it on a bench or anything without having something underneath it. If you short out the coils, it doesn't work. There's no burrs on there. Appears to be burr free. Still got a bunch of sealer in there though. Thought I had that all out of there. You see the gray sealers in the edge here? Get that out. More sealer off. And then how many times you clean something, it always seems like there's more stuff to clean again. Still doesn't all come off. A lot of times you just have to put a towel on it and rub it. Put your thumbnail in the groove and run it around. Alright, I think we got it pretty well cleaned up. Pain in the butt. Alright, there you go. All necessary cleaning has been done. It's a lot of work. It's not even counting all the cleaning you didn't see, which was a lot. Alright. Be back in a minute.